Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to be changing the oil on a 2017 Acura RLX. It's a hybrid, but it still has an engine component, so we're going to change the oil on it. I just realized of all the videos I've made, I haven't made one on just changing the oil, so here it is. Enjoy. Alright, here we are under the car, under the vehicle. The nice thing about this model year Acura is the engine oil thing is right here. It's not hidden behind plastic trim, it's just exposed, so it's a relatively straightforward process. You swing over to the right a little bit, you'll see behind this strut is the oil filter, which is also right here. Alright. So the very first step is actually to check the level of the oil through this plug right here, which we did earlier. And it's at a very good place. And it's good practice once we crack open the bottom bolt. So open this up to release the vacuum. Now, it's rather windy today, and I think the strong arms are getting kind of weak. So it has a tendency to slam down on us as we're working underneath the car. So I'm going to put some support up here to help it along. Couldn't find anything that'll not scuff up the car, so got a pool noodle. Now once under the vehicle, the bolt is actually 17 millimeters. It's quite a good size. So let's go ahead and crack her open. And remember to put a catch bin underneath, otherwise you'll end up with oil all over the place. We're loosened it, and so now it's fairly loose. Keep pressure on it until the very last moment. We're out of threads, so 1, 2. Let it drain for a couple minutes. So one trick to do in this part is this. They want you to buy a new crush washer, which is this thing right here, every time. But I found that you could probably get away with, replacing once every couple of oil changes as opposed to every single time. So that's what we're doing. So I want to go inside and grab my bucket of crush washers again. All right, swipe that off, and we're good for this part. And now for the filter. The filter should come off pretty easily without a wrench, because I don't put it on too tight. And make sure to put the catch basin underneath, because oil tends to come out here as well. Oh shit. See, there it is. The designers of these things should really do their own oil change for once. It's an improvement over what's done in the past, but it's still a pretty boneheaded design. Well, so much for not getting dirty. So normally I like to lube the gasket up with a little bit of oil, but the way we took it off, it's so dirty, we just slam it in there and it'll be fine. All right, now that the new filter is in, wiped up most of the excess off the bottom members, we could start refilling the oil. So I think it's good to do your own oil change, because you can, you know, get under the vehicle and give it a once over to make sure there's nothing falling off. All right, let's go back up top. All right, we've lowered it back to a level surface. It's definitely easier to work this way. And put the funnel in place and commence filling. So there are 5 quarts in here. We only need 4.5. So that's why I stopped. I want to measure it, make sure we don't overfill it. So for the last step of the oil change process, which some may argue is equally as important or more important, is the actual reset of the system. We're going to use the controls right here to scroll through the settings. We hit the accessory mode again. Vehicle settings. Maintenance info. Go to reset. Reset is complete. 67800. So just write that down somewhere and we should be good. All right. I hope this helps you. All right. Good luck. Bye-bye.